We are recording a video for a Camelot bounty. High elo Vayne commentary by Akara, who actually already sponsored a video already. So PogChamp. All right, let's take a look at Uzi's Vayne. Someone sent this to me on Twitter, so we're going to take a look and finish our stream by watching one of these. All right, so he has Vayne Gragas, and he's taking Fleet Forward versus Ezreal and Pyke. Wow, Ezreal and Pyke is one of the pretty doomed lane. That's to be honest, you know. They're not really going to be able to do anything. You know, Ezreal and Pyke kind of want to do different things, in the sense that, you know, it's already hard enough for Pyke to land stuff, but what is Ezreal going to do to follow up? You can only do press W and E, I guess. Level 6 will probably be a lot better for Ezreal Pyke, but before level 5 is doomed. All right, so let's watch how Uzi is controlling this lane. So you can see that he is slow pushing. He's not just hard pushing the lane in. He's going to build up a giant wave and shove it into their tower. Usually when you have full control over the wave like this, meaning that they can't push you in, you already have the push on them, you can actually just do this instead of just shoving into tower and letting it bounce back level 3. And the reason why you can do this is because if you draw them out like you just saw and you get level 2, you're gonna run them down using this line that we've talked before in previous videos, right? So if you watch Gragas is running it down when he gets level 2. Wait for it. He's already started to run it down. Check it out. And he's using this line we talked about to cut people off. So you got a free flash. Very nice, very nice. Good stuff. And then here we can see that he's still going to slow push, and he'll probably just push this into tower if possible. There's no point in keeping the wave here because you can't really, you know, you have less options. You know, I mean, I guess you can still, you know, auto attack him when he tries to go for a minion, but Gragas, it's going to be hard for Gragas to do something. So he's going to try and push this out and fix the wave, I think. Let's see. Or maybe he can't even push this out. He's just letting the minions do it. Man, he's just really fishing for auto attacks. Uzi's really good at this, where he's looking at what the Ezreal wants to do, and he's trying to get him. He's not always, you'll see that, you know, he's not going to hit him on every minion, but he's going to try and make Ezreal scared on every minion. So, very good. Uzi's just pushing this out. Oh, it's a little feels bad because it means right outside the tower, but he's going to fix it easy. He's going to shove this out, right? Fast forward. Oh my lord, never mind. We can't fast forward watching Uzi. he's always doing something. He's actually always doing something. Damn. Okay, this is really crazy. So this is where usually it's easy to spot what your opponent's gonna do when he wants a minion, right? But here's the secret: is that you can also do it when he wants to hit minions, right? The whole idea is you're gonna punish when you know he's gonna auto attack like this. So if you know he's gonna auto attack to try and push or to thin out a wave or whatever, you can still use the same ideas as when he wants a minion, when he wants the last hit, you know. So you know when he's going to use his auto attack, you can actually punish, which is what Uzi's doing here. So he's going for the tumble here, and you know this is only punished if well, I mean, I guess he took a tower shot, if Ezreal throws Q back in his face. Wowza. Okay, we gotta watch this. That was disgustingly good. Holy shit. That was a fat one shot under tower. Let's watch how he did this. So there are a few things going on here. Okay, wow, this is really good. So first is Elise is pathing top because she started red, if I believe, right? Pretty sure she started red. That's how they got control over the wave. And then this is trading, right? So I don't know if he had the intent to dive, but if you have some one-shot ideas going on here because Ezreal has no flash, remember you want to trade as much as possible before the dive, right? And that way you can actually, you know, if Vayne trades away Ezreal's health, they're not killing Vayne, but Vayne and Gragas are killing Ezreal. You see how that works, right? So apparently Gragas level 3 is insane. So the only way to outplay this is like you got to E into your tower as Ezreal, otherwise it doesn't work. So it's really, I think it's definitely worth. You did use Gragas flash, but Ezreal died. Vayne got a kill, and you know, Ezreal didn't even get the kill on Gragas. And on top of that, Ezreal loses all these minions. So I don't know. I don't know how Uzi's supposed to get away from this, but oh my god, is he actually doing it? Oh my god, Uzi's getting, oh my god, he's getting the Pyke. He's gonna try and execute for, oh my god, he's gonna try and get let Pyke get the kill instead of Elise. Okay, so let's watch this. Wow, that was insane. I think Pyke could have played this slower. Wait, Pyke is trolling. Never mind. Oh no, was he condemned? No. Pyke is trolling. Guys. Okay, never mind. Pyke just trolled this. It's okay. Yeah. There's a Vayne mechanic we can talk about, which is when you auto attack something and you tumble, don't touch anything, and your tumble auto attack will hit the same guy unless you're invisible. Okay, so that's actually a really good Vayne mechanic to know. It will save you a lot of headaches if you're trying to tower dive or people on top of each other and you misclick someone after you tumble. You can just right click, press Q, and it'll automatically go off on the same target you were hitting. Okay, but if you go invisible, that won't work. Just so you know. So the common Vayne trade pattern is auto attack tumble or tumble in for the one auto attack trade, which is what you see Uzi do a lot. Especially when Ezreal can't fire back. When Ezreal can't Q back, Vayne can just tumble forward. Oh, this is spicy. Nice try by Gragas. I think that's not bad at all. Not bad damage at all. You can see that Uzi's just pushing them in. This is actually another common trading pattern, which is make sure you get your 3-hit passive off using your E as the last part of your 3-hit passive. Your E will actually give you a stack. So you can auto attack twice and throw your E out. You can even do a auto attack, then tumble E, right? Anything that gives you 3 stacks with E being the last one is really good. So you saw him go for a trade there. Ezreal's trading is pretty hard to do. Oh, that was really bad. You know, anytime you give Vayne 3 hits, that's probably not a good idea unless for some reason you can out damage Vayne's 3 hits. So Uzi does a really good job on looking for these favorable trades and, you know, pressuring their opponent. It's pretty crazy. You'll notice that he's not really wasting tumble. Every time he tumbles, it's for a very specific reason, for a very good purpose. He's actually pushing without flash here. He thinks that they can outplay. That's crazy. Very interesting. I'm not sure if you can outplay this in NA, but they think they can do it in Korea. Okay, in NA, this will never happen, but we can talk about this. When you're getting ganked, you focus the jungler. Unless you can't kill the jungler. Unless it's like Zac, Sejuani, whatever. If it's Kha'Zix, Elise, Master Yi, Nidalee, whatever, literally anything else that's not a tank, you kill the jungle. That way the jungle can't farm and or gank another lane and or invade or whatever the jungle wants to do. You want to aim him. Also, you also aim him because he's going to be isolated from his team, right? If you watch how this works out, this is what usually happens. Jungle goes like this, bot goes like this, you guys just kill the jungle. So the thing is, I would not recommend you do this in I don't recommend you do this in in NA because what will happen is your support will waste his E somehow. Or if he's playing Thresh, he'll throw a hook. Or if he's playing Morgana, he'll throw a bind. Like, you need to know that if you do this and the jungle comes out, both of you need to focus the enemy jungle. Otherwise, this doesn't work, right? So if you go for this idea of push, enemy jungle comes out, we can fight 2v3 by aiming their ADC or jungle. Make sure you tell your support to not use anything, okay? Tell them literally not anything. Like, you need to not trade away your abilities before this jungler comes out because then you guys just auto lose, right? So even Greg is using Q here. You know, it's not bad, but you know, you probably could have used it for the Elise, right? Well, this is the extent of which you can use stuff, right? Is something that you don't need to kill the Elise with, right? So that's the difference, is that just keep enough abilities to turn on the jungler. That's the main idea, okay? So you need to explicitly tell your teammates to not use anything if you're expecting to turn this gank. So this is already worth. You kill the jungle. They're dying here. We talked about this where you aim the ADC in a 2v2, right? So they're all dead here. Trying to force this gank to work. If you're the one ganking here, Ezreal can't really do anything here except not commit his E, right? I don't know why he did that. But the real problem is this Elise not using her, what's it called? She's not expecting this to happen, right? And or this Pyke not blocking for her. But honestly, you can just make this a solo play by going into spider form, right? So I don't know what she was thinking, but I guess she didn't expect Grax to do that. But there's outplay potential if you're 2v3 and you're expecting the gank, aim the jungler, okay? In general, you want to kill the jungler in those cases. Let's keep going. He has the Cutlass and tier 2 boots. Famously, Vayne is going to run you down if you push up and your support misses an ability like Pike, you're actually just gonna get run down by Cutlass. It's kind of like Lucian, honestly, where Lucian will dash Cutlass, Vayne is gonna tumble in Cutlass, right? And she gets mad movement speed. So here he's just slow pushing. We talk about this a lot, but you know, when you see a wave like this and you can't shove it into tower, or you just want to build a massive wave so you can do something when it crashes, you just slow push by not touching anything, right? Just last hit. So that's what Uzi's doing. Fast forward, uses massive wave. Now let's see what he does on this push. I think he's gonna try and aim the tower and harass him on their tower. There's no way this Elise gank works because you're just gonna do the exact same concept. Just aim the jungler, right? Remember, you want to save enough to fight the jungler. So that was really awkward, but he saved enough, right? He saved his ulti. So they didn't need the Gragas. They didn't need the Gragas E. Oh my god, this is a disaster for the blue team. This blue team has no. This Ezreal Pike bot lane is so trash. Like, you guys, like, Ezreal Pike is almost dodge worthy. I don't know what you're supposed to do as Ezreal Pike, but double skill shot based, man. Wow, this is real spicy. Dude, Uzi's movement is actually insane. You see him dodge everything. Okay, so let's talk about this fight. So remember, the whole idea is like, oh, we're trying to save stuff for the enemy jungler, and one of the exceptions is you can actually kill one of them. They're trying to bait. They're trying to like trade so that this gank works, right? They're the ones who want to trade everything away. So what Uzi and Gragas are doing, or Vayne and Gragas are doing, is that they're going to, in general, save stuff unless they can actually kill someone, which is Pike here, right? Unless this is so good they can use abilities, which is what they think, right? And even then, honestly, this gank doesn't work because, you know, Uzi can, even if Uzi gets hit by that cocoon, they can't kill him. Right? There's no follow up here, so it's just this gank was never gonna work. They're not afraid. And fast forward, you can also say Nid's bot side, but they didn't need Nid to make this happen. Let's keep going. Wow, there's a lot of things to cover in this replay. It's already been 12 minutes. Uzi is just honestly too good of a player. This is actually a skill shot dodging technique against Ezreal. For higher level of play, okay, let's just talk about basic, which is when you tumble in, immediately dodge. You want to just debate him, right? And the second way to do it is pretend you're going this way and then immediately go this way. And what will happen is he thinks you're running the first direction. So those are the two things. Those are the two ways he's doing it here, right? And then on top of that, if you're playing against better players who know this, you see how he's like moving back and forth, right, to try and trick them even more. So those are just some ways to dodge skill shots, is reading your opponent. He's going to try and throw it at the first opportunity he sees. So you're trying to bait out that opportunity. No, pretend to commit in one direction and or you know, tumble in and immediately dodge instead of trying to auto attack, right? Oh my god, this is disgusting. Let's watch this. Wow. Yeah, this is why we say Ezreal is a skillful champion. I mean, you can outplay that if you use your E. He had his arcane shift, right? It's just extremely hard to. So, oh my god, he's trolling. Never mind. He uses E to go in. Okay, well, easy punish. Sure, you're gonna take this. You're gonna push the next wave. You can even aim dragon if you want to. Dude, Uzi is so good. Look at his movement. It looks like he's gonna get stunned, and he immediately dodges down at the last second. What the heck? That's just like the small stuff you'll actually just never see in anyone else. Oh snap! All right, one sec. That was my Chipotle. All right, let's keep going. Food time, yes, food time. All right, fast forward. Okay, you went mid. In terms of what lane you go to, Vayne would really like a side lane, but honestly, no one on his team, you know, really wants mid, so you might as well send your bot mid, I guess, right? It's not like it's not like they're gonna do anything about that, right? They honestly, Vayne and Gragas are so strong at this point. You can really do whatever you want in this game. This game is almost all but over. If this is Korea, they're just open mid, to be honest. You can just, wow, they're just sieging tower here. They don't care. Yeah, you can do dragon here. You can control the jungle. You can take their camps. You can rotate top. You can do a lot of things. You can even bait them out to come mid and run them down, right? But you pretty much have your run of the mill here. Like you can actually do whatever you want. So here, I mean, they're just doing dragon. You run into the enemy jungle. You know, It's not like they can fight you. So make sure you're just not dying to something strange. Like in the mid game, things to watch out for are, you know, man advantage where they have jungle and support, right? And or top flanks, anything along those lines. So that's kind of what you want to look out for. Actually, I'm curious to see how Uzi is looking for this. So he's sitting here. He's not pushing mid first, and he's like, oh, okay, if they push, we're gonna just kill them. But here he's just like looking for something. He's looking for the flash in. Oh, here we go. I want to watch this. This is another classic Vayne technique where you run in one direction and tumble the other. Vayne is all about mind games, right? You have movement options, but if you use it incorrectly, you know, it's very obvious what you're trying to do. For example, beginner Vayne players would be like, I want to run in this direction, so I tumble, and then, you know, it's really obvious that you're going in that direction, right? More advanced players would do things like, you know, they're gonna run wherever and then tumble a different direction, right? Which is what Uzi's doing here, right? Pretend to run away and then come back immediately. He has Nimbus Cloak, I think. That's either Nimbus Cloak or Blade the Ring King. That's Blade the Ring King. Very nice. You just straight diving. Wow, that was clean. Wow. I want to watch this. It's just so smooth. Flash at the last second, so they think you're getting hit, but he's like, nah, and then immediately tumbles and just finishes him off. Wow, very clean tower dive. Yeah, I mean, like I said, you can do, you're this strong, you can actually honestly do whatever you want. So they killed a dude, they're gonna push mid. Enemy's trying to TP onto this, but you know, it's likely to work now. His whole team is dying, so you gotta run here. Yeah, you gotta run here, my dude. Unless he's mad outplay. He has no flash and or ulti, so I don't know where you're supposed to outplay here. But you need to leave. Okay, they're trying to run. They're likely to just they're not likely to win this at all. So, you know, hitting tower and his team is dying. Remember, you can't hit the tower unless they can't stop you. Alright? And can't stop you can be like whatever you want to come up with. I can escape, they can't kill me, they have no damage, we have mana advantage, whatever. But you need to satisfy that condition if you want to siege the tower. So here he's just gonna, I don't know what he's supposed to do, he's just gonna die. So a fault of Uzi's that I think we see a lot is some kind of map awareness issues where they just have so many more people that even though his mechanical skill is so great, he doesn't really have any tools to you know, win those fights. So like I said, you know, watch out for the TPs, watch out for the jungle and support. Make sure you know where your jungle and support is and then play off that. All right. Honestly, you know, they could probably just go top here instead of fighting. This is actually something that you won't see often, but if you like at the highest of levels, you'll see this more often. So what's going on here is that, you know, after you push, we always say do something productive. Go ward, go camp a bush, go do objectives, go take camps. I don't care what it is, go do something productive. And here, you know that they're always going to try and clear mid. So if you think you can trade and win for some reason, so maybe he's strong, he has lifesteal, they don't, or you can catch them when they try and clear the wave, you can actually take that option too. Prevent them from killing the minions for free, which is what we're seeing here. So you see how Talon's defaulting to, I'm going to kill this wave, and Uzi is like, I'm going to stop you. So you do this enough times, you can take a dragon, you can take a baron, or, you know, go control baron, you can siege a tower if they have to base, right? These are all really really good options if you can pull this off, but I would not recommend it for you guys, to be honest, because something like if you do this, something's more likely to go wrong, like at least flashing over the wall, for example, or you're getting TP'd on, right? So really an advanced option that you see more late game, but not something you'll see in solo queue that good, that often. Wow. Here, just, you know, right click the shit out of them. They died. Nice. Fast forward, take the tower. And then we go into side lane. Oh, he thinks he can win this. Oh my, Jace is holding on to the EQ combo. Oh my god. Dude, Uzi is just trying to dodge this. Uzi's just trying to dodge this the whole time. I'm actually interested to see why he didn't condemn. Very interesting. He had it the whole time. You could aim condemn for hitting him to the wall, or when Jace goes for his Q, right? His melee form Q. A little messy, but works out, sure. And he's gonna base after pushing out, buys his item. You can go wherever you want. He didn't go Rage Blade, so he went static, and he's going Infinity Edge. presumably because new Infinity Edge is really good for doing burst damage, right? IE is back to burst, baby. So they have no tanks. You don't really need a Rage Blade. Rage Blade is super OP if they have frontline though, because the frontline can't do anything about it. Man, this makes me want to play Vayne. So he pushes this out. His team gets caught. We're 4v5 right now. He's still looking to do stuff because he's Uzi, but he has no ulti and no flash, right? So indicators that you're unlikely to do something. So here they're rotating top. I think a good trade would be for them to try and push mid. If I were on the enemy team and you saw Uzi go do that, you'd be like, oh, okay, wow, they're starting this fight. I hope he's ready for this because they got a lot of people here. Okay, nice. You'll notice that he didn't like commit for this, right? He just gained some damage off and then he's out. He doesn't have the tools for this. You need something like flash. You want to win 4v5. You need to do something along the lines of kite, one shot someone. You need flash outplay. You know, definitely need ulti, right? So you should try and back off when you can't find anything. Okay, you know, Riven went for that, but she died. And then it looks like they're still fighting. When he has ulti, you can definitely do something here. Just press R and just run people down, right? Let's keep going. Oh, just pushing out mid. Really, this replay, this replay is kind of warped in the sense that he just had such a huge lead that the mid game is really strange, right? Where he's just he's running it down mid as Vayne, but usually you'll see you get the most done when you go into side lane because you can run people down with your move speed from your passive and your Blade the Ring King, which you will presumably buy, I hope. Yeah. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this, but UW max with Vayne now. So here he's doing the same thing we talked about before. They want to clear minions. Remember, it's not really about hitting tower, right? You want to stop them from clearing the minions. So here, that's exactly what he's doing. This is just a something that I should probably do more often, honestly. But if they give you openings like that, you just take those, and then they lose something. They lose HP, they lose their lives. You can get something off that, right? Like an uncontested dragon and or their buffs. So he did use ulti for that though. And back to pushing mid. You'll notice that it's always about clearing your minions mid. He has 10 CS a minute. You need to always push out your waves, guys. Always, 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 always. And you can base. You can base after what's it called? You clear and or shove. So okay, just going mid. Here is just gonna be random fights, I guess. Top is dead. I don't know why his team's just randomly dying. He's super strong. But this looks really bad. You just need to get out of here. If you have flash, you can actually outplay something here. So he's looking to flash something here. That's okay. That's probably worth. But he's not gonna be able to continue. Yeah, 4v5 is way too hard. Well, this is really 2v4. He's likely to die here. So oh my god, Uzi's a beast, but it's not worth. No way it's worth. So we're gonna talk about the mechanics, but remember, even Uzi falls prey to mana advantage, right? It's not worth when you have a mad bounty and you're ahead and they kill you and then you don't really get anything off it. It's not a good trade, right? You want to minimize the damage being done when your team's getting caught. So they really didn't want to fish for this 2v5 or whatever is going on. So the mechanical ideas though is instead of using tumble to debate the skill shots, remember how we talked about run in this way and tumble the other direction, right? He's just using movement. Run one direction and run the other direction. So that's exactly what he's doing here. And of course, he tumbles backwards. So did it twice. But yeah, no 4v5. He's like playing something like Vayne, and he still can't 4v5, right, guys? So, I mean, this replay is a really good reminder of how you can throw if you take too many man disadvantage fights and or try and siege the tower when they can engage on you, right? Other than that, the fighting has been insanely clean. So, okay, they started the Baron. One reason to start the Baron, even though they're all alive, is that you can actually do it really fast with Vayne. So you're putting pressure on them to come now. Like if you were playing a comp, like you have no Earth Dragon and you're playing Caitlyn. Like I was at a last game where I was playing like Caitlyn and Zac. We actually couldn't even do it / do it fast. So they had a lot of time to come and stop us. But if you can do it really fast, like Cassiopeia, Karthus, Vayne, any of these champions, you have double Earth Dragon, you can actually make them force them to come and make a decision immediately. So yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. They also have a pike dead, but you know, they are missing a Kali. So here, if it gets low enough, they might consider finishing. Since Elise is too far away, I think they'll probably finish. That's what I would do. And then they're gonna try and turn this fight. So looks good. Let's now win the fight. Easy clap, Talon. See how like Talon's going in, even though he probably should have waited. They're actually all dying here. Oh my god. Oh no. They actually all died here. Alright, they thought they could get away with it, but I guess not. God damn, that Ezreal ulti was clutch, guys. Look at this. This is why Ezreal is still, you know, good. See this? Oh my god. That Ezreal ulti, like, saved this Baron fight, basically. So I think they had the advantage, killing Talon for relatively free. And this Ezreal killed, like, one person's worth of health. Right? That was insane. Wow. Props to this Ezreal. That was a redemption play right there. So, Uzi's just trying to look for something here, but I think he popped ulti too late. There's a Vayne mechanic. There's a Vayne problem where if you tumble and you don't use your ulti and you're maxing W, which you will every game, by the way, unless you want to do no damage, then you can't actually go invisible until your tumble's back up. So if you watch his cooldowns, he can't go invisible because he pressed ulti after he tumbled. All right, you want to press R and then tumble. And my advice for beginner to intermediate Vayne players, and advanced is something I would consider like challenger or yeah, challenger, then you want to just press R when you're committed in this fight. Right? Don't like try and save it or anything like that. Although ideally you would want to save it, you're more likely to make this mistake of tumbling and then pressing R, and now you're like, oh, you don't have a tumble now. So he could have actually done something here if he didn't tumble or if he pressed R first. But because he tumbled and pressed R, he can't do anything here, right? He can't go invisible or anything like that, right? Very important. Very important. If you're committed, press R before you tumble. And if you tumble, you better get your tumble back by hitting someone. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to use your ulti at all. So, man, they're actually throws. They're actually throwing, guys. That's actually really feels bad. It was one of Uzi's only, I think Uzi's only major mechanical mistake there. You know, I could be wrong. He could be trying to do something else, but that's honestly a common mistake you'll see on Vayne players is they'll tumble and then press R and you can't go invisible. So, okay, they're pushing mid. They still have control over the game. It's a lot more even than it should be, but whatever, right? Okay, they're gonna try and knock down this tower. They're sieging here. I hope they can get away with this. Otherwise, it's gonna be really bad. There's another 4v5, by the way, unless this Akali gets here. So you'll see that he's not really committing for these hits, right? He's gonna get as many as he can and bounce. Okay, so it's just regular ADC team fighting where you want to stay safe and then you can hit the closest guy. Enemy team's trying to commit and it doesn't work, and then Akali comes in, so they're just gonna win this fight. Wow, Akali straight ins. Wow. Let me watch this. This guy's trying his best to lose, I guess. What the hell? Okay. That wasn't okay. Yep. And he's out, sure. Classic usage of tumble, use it to dodge something, right? Yeah, and then they just win the fight. I mean, we can watch this ending part of it, but he's really testing the opponents here. This is a if they engage on you, you can press R and Q immediately, right? You'll see if you watch Gosu, Gosu does this really well. So yeah, you should check out Gosu and watch some of his Vayne clips. He'll do this all the time. But this is also a really good usage of going invisible, is just immediately R and then Q, right? So it's not obvious you're gonna go invisible. If you press R and you have it on for a while and you Q, everyone knows you're going invisible. But if you hold on to your R until you press R and Q at the same time, not really at the same time, right? You press R first, but you give the illusion that you go invisible immediately. It's like using Kaisa E. So it's really good. Really good mechanically speaking. He turned around for the tumble though. He tried to get the auto attack off, but thank God that you know, the Jace didn't have enough damage, and they just win the game here, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so main ideas to learn from this is the laning, where he's turning 2v3 ganks. You want to study that. The mechanics, using tumble to confuse or trick your opponents. You know, you're going in one direction and you debate them and you go in the other direction, right? You can tumble forward and immediately dodge, right? Tumble forward and go this way. Or you can pretend to be running away and tumble back in, like you saw he did on the Ezreal mid. And after that is very much keep your lead by not trying to 4v5, okay? Try not to 4v5, try not to siege towers. There's a very good option of harassing them when they want to clear your wave after you push. That's a big takeaway for players who are looking for more options when they're ahead and pushing out their lanes. You can definitely look to do that. And then last but not least, mechanical ideas like Vayne trading in lane. You can use your condemn as your third hit for your passive, your W passive, and also ideas like, you know, if you Q without using ulti, make sure you get your tumble back when you want to go invisible. Otherwise, you're going to be screwed in a team fight. All right. So let me know what you guys think. I hope that helped. If you're, trying to play some Vayne, definitely these ideas could nudge you in the right direction on how to use your abilities. Other than that, thanks for watching. And yeah, if you want to see more stuff like this and you want to get my attention, Camelot's the way to do it. So thanks for watching.